is the start of another week in my life. This is my first full week in the life. I have training every day this week. It is 63 degrees is what my car says. That is crazy. It's so beautiful outside. Also, on my way to my car, I spilled coffee on my mask. So that's fun. It'll smell really good. Is it really a Monday though if I don't spill my coffee? No. Oh, I wanted to say before I get started with the rest of this vlog, I forgot. Make sure that you subscribe if you are new here and join our little corner of the internet. I am so thankful for all of you and for all your support this year. It has already made my year so much better just having you guys with me and like supporting me and giving me advice and encouragement. You guys are amazing. Also, make sure that you follow me over on my teacher Instagram if you are not already. So currently I am writing out all of my expectations in terms of like procedures and my routines and the things that I need to teach them how to implement. So I've made a list and then I am going in depth and like talking it through. So then on the first days of school, I can just like literally go down this list and make sure I cover everything. Okay, you gotta go spit your gum out. Or put it in something. Don't swallow it. Did you swallow it? So to add to this week, I'm filming a week in my life, by the way. Okay. To add to that, we're gonna do a Q&A. I asked you on Instagram. You should follow me if you don't follow me already. You should point over here.
Elementary with Emma.
Point over here. This is Michael. This is my husband. I asked you to ask us questions, and there are a lot of good questions, and I have not told him any of them. And he's really nervous, so hype him up in the comments. Okay, we'll start with, how did you two meet? I'll let you answer this because in another Q&A, which will be up here, I answered this question. I'll let you answer and we'll see, we'll compare our stories.
Met in math class in high school, freshman year. We're the only two people in there. It was really romantic, but she had a boyfriend and...
Oh, I didn't mention that in my part. Okay, are you happy that you got married young? Why?
Yes, because me and her have been dating for like 5 or 6 years. What's the point of waiting another 5 or 6 years to get married?
Romantic. Okay, I know that teachers don't make a whole lot of money. True. So what does he do for work?
I'm a nurse, work on a surgical floor. Where they do back and joint replacements, and there's always extra shifts. I work day shift, night shift.
Okay, nice. Next question. I like this one. Do you have any awkward high school stories from before you got together? Like when we were friends? Because we were friends for 2 years before we actually like started dating. But we were like really good friends. You have
one time she was trying to flirt with me after class. And she was hanging onto my backpack.
That's the first one I thought of, and I was like,
and
no.
I kept walking through the crowd, and then she fell.
I like slipped on something on the ground. Didn't I like try to grab you as I fell?
No, I just kept walking.
Oh, he walked away, and I'm like on the ground as I tried to pull on him to stay me up. It was, and we were not dating. We were just flirting, and it was no, we weren't. We were like in the flirting stages. It was really awkward. What is your favorite date night together? We actually just did a date night. I don't think I ever said what we were doing. We went to Red Robin, and that's where we used to go in high school. We went tonight because we had a gift card. Yeah, that was like our classic date. But recently, Chipotle. Favorite thing about me? Think you have a heart attack? To get out of this question. Favorite thing about being married to Emma? As you croak over.
Got some indigestion. It's just always fun. Like, this is fun. Just always laughing and having a good time.
It's true.
That's how marriage should be.
Good answer.
Answering the question.
Yeah. I don't know if you're technically like capable of answering this yet, but it's what are your biggest pet peeves of being married to a teacher? And then I also got one that's like advice for being the spouse of a teacher. But to be fair, this is like my first week full-time teaching, and so I feel like he doesn't.
My biggest pet peeves.
He has no idea what he has coming.
Spending all of my money.
Okay, well that's fair. So did people judge you for getting married so young? I don't think so.
I was 21.
Yeah, he was
22.
No, you were 22, I was 21. We were dating for 4 years before we got engaged, and then we were engaged for a year, and so we had been together for 5 years by the time we actually got married. But when we first got engaged, there were some people that were like, because I was only 20 and you were 21 when we got engaged, and people were like, and now no one cares. Yeah.
Do whatever you want with your life.
When they asked me on Instagram, like, about getting married young, and that's exactly what I said. I was like, everyone's gonna have an opinion, so if you feel like you're doing the right thing, then just do it. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, what? Who cares? So, yeah. You really do sit-ups.
99. This is my best friend, Ellie.
YouTube loves Ellie. Ellie hasn't made an appearance in a while because she obviously wasn't in my setup videos. They love Ellie. Can you tell who she likes more? Because it's not me.
Me. No.
Yeah, they're best friends. Thanks for being in my vlog, Michael. Good morning, you guys. It is Tuesday morning. I am getting ready to leave here in about 20 minutes. We actually, this morning, we just got a text that we are gonna meet at the school and then we're gonna go to a little coffee shop. Me and this other new teacher are gonna go to a little coffee shop with our principal and our coach. And so it's just gonna be the 4 of us. We're gonna have a little breakfast date and I'm really excited. One thing I am going to do today, hopefully, I'm gonna say this on camera so that I'm holding myself accountable. I would really like to talk to my principal about like YouTube and Instagram. I just feel like I would rather be upfront about it and rather than like her find it and be concerned that I'm not, you know, being safe or anything. Not that she would, you know, be mad at me, but I don't want there to be any question and I don't want there to be any blurred lines or confusion. And so I really just want to like lay it out there and tell her. Along with that, I get a lot of messages and comments, which is kind of surprising, asking about where I live, or people will like try to guess what district I'm in or where I'm at. And I just want to tell you, 1, if you comment something like that, it's going to get deleted. And 2, if you DM me something like that on Instagram, I am probably just going to delete it and not respond because I just like, I don't feel comfortable telling you where I live. I am sharing my field with you, which is why I need to share it with my principal because the lines are kind of blurred here. They kind of interlap a little bit. I will not tell you where I live because you could find out what school I work at, and like that's just not safe or fair for my students or fair for my administration. Like it's just a huge safety concern. I need to preserve safety for them, also for me. Like I deserve safety as well and privacy. So that's my long tangent. So I've changed basically my entire classroom today. Something about like the fact that, I don't know, tomorrow is like PD every day, planning all day every day with my team, just made me feel like I really want this to be how I want it and be done. And so I've just been tweaking it all day. Just to catch you up just a little, I need to make 1 more of these posters. The shoe organizer that was there fell and I gave up on it because I've had so much trouble with that thing. Anyway, we found out that our kind of the plan for the people who choose remote, all the like full-time remote learning, they basically won't be in my class anymore. Like they will be put in somebody else's class. So there will be 1 teacher for the entire district that teaches each grade level for at least like elementary school. So like there will be 1 first grade teacher. They will teach every first grader in the district that chose remote. Anyway, so our class lists are kind of shifting and changing because of that. So I may have a little bit less, and I'm thinking I might be able to get rid of 1 whole table, which would be so nice. So I want to show you the new layout. I think this is how it's gonna stay. I changed a lot. So now we have these rows. This area is now with all of my flexible seating, so that way this library is now actually able to be used as a library, which I'm so excited for. I love this just because there's actually room for it now. Over there, if you remember, was my morning choice cart. That's what it was. they're not going to be able to like play together. They are still able to play and I will clean them every day, but they're not going to be able to like be that close and play with someone. And so I had to have enough where each kid could grab one thing. And so I kind of like shifted it just a smidge. Let me show you where it's at now. So now all of my play stuff is right here. These are my dramatic play centers along with right here. And then this is all my morning choice. And so now there are my 6 tubs and they have a number under them so they know where to put the tub back. So there's 6 tubs, but then in each little cubby there are 2 of these. So there's 2, 4, 6, there's 8, 10, 12. So there's 14 choices each day. I will not have 14 kids. I'll probably have like 8. And so there's still, you know, choice there. But they can each have their own thing and spread out. So I'm really excited that this worked out like this. And I feel like this just makes a lot more sense to have all this together. I love how that has so much more room now for all my flexible seating. So I think it'll work out really well. I'm really excited and I finally feel like this is good. Oh, and I double checked if it was okay for the chairs to be like this, and they sit every other one. And they said, they came in and they looked at my room and I said, is this okay if I do like, they're like diagonal and opposite sides? And they were like, yes, that's fine. So I think it's finally done. Also, I talked to my principal about YouTube and it was amazing. I'll tell you more about that later. I think I'm gonna end this part of the vlog here though. So I will see you guys in the morning. I'm currently editing this video. I filmed a whole clip right here of me talking about how it went with my principal when we talked about my YouTube and my Instagram account. And the reason that I decided I wanted to share that with her is just because I didn't want her to stumble upon it and have questions and feel like I was hiding it from her. I talked to Maddie from Primarily Yours. I just kind of asked her like for advice and she inspired me to have this conversation and be brave. And so I did. And it was so good. I kind of went in there and I told her what I did and I just said like, I'm sharing my journey on here, but now my journey is here. And so the lines are kind of blurred. And so I want you to be aware and I want you to be comfortable and know that I'm being super careful and super safe and all that. There were a million different ways that she could have responded. Not only was she nice about it and okay with it, she thought it was amazing. Like she was so encouraging and thought it was the coolest thing. I'm so thankful to be at this school and I already just love her and I already love the school, but this just made me so much more grateful. So that's how it went. And now I'm very grateful that I told her because a lot of people have found it. I don't really know how. I think I just always assume when people find it that know me in real life, they're gonna be negative or they're not gonna like get it and they're gonna think it's weird. But everyone's been really supportive. That just gave me another reason why I'm so thankful that I talked to my principal, because if I hadn't have talked to her before the staff came back for the summer, she would have found out almost immediately from staff. So I'm so glad that I talked to Maddie, and I'm so glad that I just kind of ripped off the Band-Aid. And yeah, that's my little recap. Good morning. It is Wednesday morning. I actually got up way earlier than normal this morning because I had a first day of school nightmare that it was the first day of school and I didn't know it was the first day of school. All the kids just showed up and they were like 5th graders and all their parents stayed and like watched me be a train wreck, and like it was terrible. It was awful. That's like the 5th back to school nightmare that I've had. I'm really excited to see all my teacher friends today. Okay, so it is now 5:20. Been home for about an hour. I just ate dinner, and honestly, in case you can't tell by my facial expressions, I'm fried. It was a great day and I really loved getting to see everybody and just get to like spend time with them and work with them, and it was great. However, every time I have a question answered, it opens up 30 more questions that I didn't think of before. Okay, I'm just gonna end this. I'm just gonna veg out on the couch all night. I'm gonna be totally honest. I will see you in the morning. Good morning, you guys. It is Friday morning now. In case you did not notice, I just kind of skipped Thursday. I did not get any footage yesterday at all. I just kind of like woke up in a funk and was kind of in a rush, and then just throughout the day was just very long and kind of a mess, and so there's just no opportunity to film at all. But I am happy to be like in a routine and being able to work with people that I love. Everything's just crazy. I'm sleepy. I need more coffee. Alrighty, I will update you when I can. Okay, well, it's the end of the day. I don't really have anything to share. It was an okay day. I'm really happy that it's Friday. I think I'm gonna end this week's vlog. I don't really know what to expect. I have not even started editing, and normally I'm really good at editing, but honestly, this is a long week and this is what normally it will be like. So YouTube will definitely, I'll have to kind of adjust, and I'll have to learn how to do this with school, but we'll get there. I hope that you enjoyed. Make sure to subscribe if you're not already so you don't miss the rest of my first year journey. I am going to include you with as much as I possibly can. I'm just gonna kind of share my journey and where I'm at and what I'm doing and how I'm feeling in the middle of this. You guys are the best. I will see you in the next video. Bye, friends.